SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information.
Welcome to SBRforum.com. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia Flyers contest, as well as the Toronto Maple Leafs and Minnesota Wild affair on Wednesday night. Now, starting with the Battle of Pennsylvania, you got the Flyers, who are actually playing maybe decent, dare I say. They started 1-7, but they've been playing somewhat respectable of late, winning 5 of their last 9. They actually come into Wednesday's affair winners of 2 straight, believe it or not. So you start to wonder, maybe the Flyers are turning around. But then again, you look at the teams that they've beaten. The two-game winning streak against Ottawa and against Edmonton, not so sure. So I think when you look at the matchup with Pittsburgh on Wednesday night, do you really want to lay 230 with the Penguins, given the fact that Philadelphia has actually owned this series of late and actually might be playing well and turning a corner? I don't think so. I think the safer play is the under. Flyers are still a low-scoring team. Pens are still a good defensive team. Under makes sense to me in this spot. Now, in the other contest, you got the Maple Leafs and the Minnesota Wild, and I would like the under if it was 5.5. Josh Harding's played well in net for the Wild this season, and the Leafs have played, pretty well defensively for the most part. Jonathan Bernier and James Ryan have been pretty good in net for the Leafs, but since it's a flat total of 5, I don't see the value there. Just not as enticing to me, and instead I'm going to take the Maple Leafs. Now, the Leafs have beaten the Wild already once this season, so I think that plus 130 is a reasonable price, or at least a bit of a carrot for me to take the Leafs. They're a decent road team. The Wild have been good of late, 7-1-1 in their last 9, but again, kind of like I was mentioning with the Flyers, take a look at some of those wins. They've been beating some reasonably weak teams at home. So I think that you can poke some holes in that 7-1-1 stretch by the Wild. So take a shot with the Toronto Maple Leafs as an underdog. I think they have maybe about a 40 or 50% chance of winning, and you're getting a better price on the lines. And take the under in the Battle of Pennsylvania. If you want to see the preview on the Edmonton Oilers and Dallas Stars contest, make sure you check that out in the separate video on SBRforum.com. Other than that, we'll catch up with you again on Thursday.